being an HSN card member, and there's no annual fee. All right. It's makeup moment time. I'm talking about a foundation that is going to blow your mind. And honestly, take it down your neck and your décolleté if you've got a lot of, sunspots, dark spots, pigmentation, lines and wrinkles. It literally looks like you have a beauty filter from Instagram on your face. This right here is Clean Beauty. This is Nakery. This is their Plumping Velvet Serum Infused Foundation. And what you're seeing here is this gorgeous woman's skin, but better. We have 4 shades. What you're getting here today is the full size, your 1.01 fluid ounce. It has this gorgeous velvety mousse-like texture. So if you're a girl that usually goes to creams or you go to liquids or you don't really like the finish you're getting, this gives you the most lovely skin-like texture. And it's a one-stop shop. It is your 5-in-1. So this is your primer, your foundation, your powder, your concealer, and it's infused with skincare. Could not be easier to choose your shade. I know that is one of the hardest things to do when you walk into the beauty store and you're like, there's 60 different shades with all different undertones. This actually has technology, color adapting technology that will adjust to your skin tone. So you just find your range. We've got light, Valerie's in light, Helen and Natasha. We've got medium, that's where I land, and so does Liz Fulse, the owner of Nakery. We've got medium deep, and we've got deep as well. Liz, so excited we got to bring this foundation into the show. I think we're fully stocked on shades. I don't want to sell out of certain shades, and I will be sure to give an update in case we're getting limited in one of the shades, but you blew it out of the park.
This is amazing.
Infused.
I know, and it makes you look younger, which is even more exciting. So this came out of a focus group 3 years ago, and so many of you were saying, Liz, I want full coverage, but I go to the beauty counter and they say, sorry, you can only wear a tint because you have too many large wrinkles and large pores, or deep wrinkles and large pores. This is the first of its kind. We've done something that will save you time, it will save you steps, and give you the most flawless, gorgeous skin. So quickly, we're gonna start with Carol. So exactly what you were saying, Rebecca, 4 shades, because it has the color adapt technology. And 3 years ago, when all of you said, Liz, make a foundation, the color adapt technology wasn't there. So I didn't want you to have to choose from 180 shades. But look at Carol. Now, if you're like Carol, and you woke up this morning saying, yep, I've got sunspots, I've got nose to mouth line, I've got crow's feet, I've got a lot of crepiness around my eyes, what can I do? Use the light. Use the medium, or medium deep, or the deep. So we did something very different. So most brands that do the full coverage, they just kind of dump the pigments in. We did something different. We went in with peptides, hyaluronic acid, squalene, so that you get the blur technology first, and then you get the full coverage. Now she's wearing the deep, and here's what's even more exciting. One of the biggest frustrations, besides the deep wrinkles and large pores that a lot of you had, was the color matching. I said, bring your foundation. Everyone brought 2 or 3 bottles, and I said, wait. 3 bottles of foundation, and some of you said, yeah, I've got to wear a neutral, or I put a green on underneath, or I'm a pink, or I'm a yellow. No, this you don't have to worry. If you are a light, this covers 20 different skin tones.
Wow.
20, so if you're lighter than Carol, you would go with the light, or if you're a little bit darker than Carol, stick with the light. But look at the coverage. You don't see lines and wrinkles, you don't see large pores, you don't see her sunspots, you see flawless skin. Because while you're wearing it, it's helping to fill in those lines and wrinkles, erase your pores. This is so good. You ready? I asked my chemist, I said, what's better, sleeping with no makeup on or sleeping with this? She goes, sleeping with this. Did you hear that?
Wait, that like rewinds everything we've ever been told,
It's the opposite of what you would think, right?
Right.
But that's how good this is. So if you're someone who says, I'm over 50, and yes, Liz, I was told that I'm too old to wear anything that has a medium to full coverage, guess what? You will actually get excited to put foundation on. So Christine, who's also the medium, like myself and Rebecca, so she's taking it off just to show you her rosacea, some sunspots. Now, she's putting on the medium. Now, you're probably looking going, oh, Christine, you got a little too dark there. That might be too dark for you. No, watch this. The color adapt technology matches her skin tone perfectly, blurs her imperfections, gives her the full coverage, and boom, you're done.
It's like a chameleon.
Yeah. So you don't have that weird line. Christine doesn't have to worry that if she's going to the Bahamas next month, do I have to buy another one that's darker? No.
Right.
Look at the full coverage.
That's beautiful.
So if you're like Christine, look at the before. You see the large pores, you see the sunspots, you see the rosacea, you see the redness. Now, looking at her before, you would say, all right, you definitely need a concealer. You need something to, like a green primer maybe, to neutralize that redness. You need something to minimize those pores. Okay, then you need the full coverage. Look. This is just the medium.
One product. And she used her finger. That's what I really love, because we're all living busy lives. Maybe you're like, okay, every time I use a brush, I mess it up, or you know, I like to use a beauty sponge. This could not be easier. You could use your brush, you could use your beauty sponge, but you could use your finger. I wanna help you. This is color adapt technology, but it could not be easier to choose your shade. So take a look here at this shade chart. Find yourself in one of these women, which one most, you know, matches your skin tone. We've got that light, we've got medium, and then and I'm medium, and so is Liz, and we are definitely different skin tones, but that's where we fall as far as a wide category. Medium deep and deep. I know a lot of times when we bring this product back, I saved it just for our show, because when we bring back her foundation, it flies. I start to get limited most of the time first in deep. So Rocky, let me know if I'm starting to lose a color. But we have 4 shades, so easy for you to choose, and it has color adapting technology. So even if you do go on that spring break trip and you get a little tan, it's going to adapt to your color. It's got blurring technology, which I love, that normally I'm trying to grab by using a primer, or you know, I'm trying to set it with powder to give a more finished look. This sets itself. You don't need a primer, and you get skincare infused, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. These are the results that you're getting. I love that we showed, Liz, that you could even apply this down the neck, onto your décolleté. That's where we see a lot of signs of aging, and it gives it like this gorgeous...
Like skin.
Like your skin, but better. Skin is skinning.
Exactly, and even if you have a lot of necklines or sagging on your neck, don't worry, the peptides and the full coverage blur your imperfections and give you that full coverage. Okay, there's the medium deep, which I know is almost sold out, but there's your medium deep. So you have 4 shades to choose from. A light, which Carol is wearing. So again, if you woke up this morning and you're like, yes, I'm just like Carol, you're gonna go with the light. It covers 20 skin tones. If you're like Rebecca or myself, which a lot of us fall under, the medium, that covers 20 different skin tones, or medium deep, I'm gonna show you in a second on Adrian, that covers 20 skin tones, or deep, 20 skin tones. You don't have to worry to say, am I a neutral, am I a green, am I an orange, am I a yellow, any of that. The color adapt will adapt for you. So if you are someone over 50 and you're saying, I've got lines and wrinkles, I put foundation on, it makes me look older, it makes my skin look cracked, I look cakey, I look older than I really am, you are gonna have so much fun with this. You're gonna say, wow, my crow's feet are gone, my bags are gone, my deep nose to mouth line, gone. So if you're like Carol, take a look at her before. She's wearing the light, and when you look at her before, look at all of her imperfections.
Wow.
So maybe you at home woke up like Carol, and you're saying, you know what? I've got a lot of redness, I have sunspots, I've got large pores, I've got hyperpigmentation. Whatever you see when you wake up, this is the light. That's it.
Gone.
It's her foundation, it's her concealer, it's her primer, it's your pout, it's all in one. Look at how fast and easy that is.
And it's your skincare. You know what I really love?
Yes.
Sometimes I'm having a lazy girl day. My alarm goes off late and I need to throw on makeup and run out the door. Maybe that's you, or you just want a simple routine. You can get the skincare benefits that would be found in a serum in your foundation while you get all the coverage that you could want, and it doesn't look like a cake on your face. That's the worst situation, when you look like you're wearing makeup. This looks like it's your own skin, but better. And then if I got really lazy that night, I could just go to bed and it's okay, because it's skincare and it's clean and it won't be clogging my pores and doing any damage, even though we normally should be definitely double cleansing and getting all our makeup off.
Exactly, exactly. But because the peptides, the hyaluronic, this is treating your skin. Okay, here's what we love. So that is the medium deep. So if we can look at Adrian's before, what I want you to notice is that a lot of darkness under the eyes. So you would say, okay, definitely need to use an under eye brightener. Okay, then you're gonna say she needs to use concealer when you look at her before, and then she needs to definitely use a primer because her skin texture is really uneven. This is the medium deep. Look at her skin.
Gorgeous. It's like
this is your
porcelain
foundation,
doll.
your concealer, it is your all-in-one, it color adapts. This covers 20 different skin tones. So whether you're a little bit lighter than Adrian, a little bit darker than Adrian, you're gonna go with the medium deep, which I think is almost gone. But look at her skin. Is that incredible? Fast, easy, one step. Boom, you're done.
Can I show just how easy it is to do this? Like, she looks like a makeup artist at her makeup.
Right.
She could apply this so easily with just her hands. I'm gonna show you, and Liz, please tell me, because I can tell based on this beautiful mousse-like texture, I probably wouldn't need a lot. But as I dispense it, you're gonna see, I have the medium, and at first you're gonna see how it might look a little dark, but I'm gonna start to blend it in on my hand since I already have the makeup on my face, and you're gonna start to see how it is going to adapt. And I love it because you're gonna see how all the veins on my hand, I honestly think I put too much. I don't even need this much. It's going to start to adapt to make my whole skin look even, like it's all one color, because I tend to have like darkness around my mouth. Maybe that's you. Maybe you even have like veins under your eyes.
Look.
Do you see the difference between the veins up here and that? And it's still adapting to my skin, which I love. Then you're getting results from those of you at home that have tried this, have loved it. 97% of you agree that it blurs the look of your flaws and your imperfections. It reduced the look of your wrinkles at 94%. 91% said that it delivered full coverage. I like it too because you can build it, Liz. I've noticed you can go as little or as much as you want. This is a steal. To be able to get this home, have your 5-in-1 replace all of your other products, your primer, your concealer, your foundation, your skincare, and your powder in one. Free shipping and handling expires at midnight. Get yours while I have all the shades available. Remember, they color adapt. Get it home for $9 and change. What would you pay for all of those products, 5, and a clear complexion with skincare? I don't know, Liz, what would you?
A lot.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of steps. Actually, I would probably give up.
Right? What do I need? What's my skin tone? What range, what foundation do I choose? Could not be easier. All right, Liz, I had to mention it while I have you here. The lip treatment that everyone goes wild for. Of course, Liz always makes sure to add skincare treatments, anti-agers in her lippies. So I have the lip